15%, by the way.
Okay.
Da, da,
I'm
da, 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 da. I'm getting an echo.
I got 51%.
Well, we're live, by the way.
Oh, oops.
You know, it's.
Oh, disclaimer, I do not own all the rights to this audio, but I am playing it within Fair Use Act guidelines, and it is for commentary, educational, entertainment purposes only.
You know, it's not anything that is. It's so there's nothing she can fucking do. I'm not. There's no shit. So let's see here. It should just pop up on the screen. It might be real fast. Hold on. Okay, this is her in the bathroom. Okay, she's.
I might have to check and make sure we are live. Can you?
I don't
What do
know.
you need me to
I'm
do?
afraid to turn my computer on.
Oh, no, don't. I'll do it. Maybe I still have us on private. I don't know. Let me check.
My cats are acting weird tonight. The
Are
fuck
they?
did they run into? What you guys doing?
I don't know. I might not be. I don't know. Jeez, oh, Pete.
You don't see yourself?
No. I don't know. Let me see. I don't see it.
And it's going to be pretty funny if this is everybody's watching you and you're trying to figure it out.
It would be.
That'd be a Sharon move, wouldn't it?
You know what? Let's go out.
All right.
I'm going to remove you from the stream, and then I'm going to remove myself, and then I'll check it out.
Okay.
All right, bye. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I have an echo though. I have to go out and come back in. You stay here.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
How
I
you
actually
doing?
was looking at the wrong video when I thought that I had already set it up. I'm so stupid. Well, I'm not stupid, just, not the sharpest tool in the shed. So, anyway, I want to say, dun 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 dun. Join SG and her guest tonight. I have an echo coming from your end.
You have an echo. I don't have an echo. I don't hear nothing.
Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm. I
Oh, that's
answered.
good. That's all that matters. Oh, you're right. You did answer. That's all that matters. I'm so stupid. I'm only kidding when I say stuff like that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I do know that a lot of people probably, maybe, I don't know, are wondering why we're doing this interview. But we're doing it because there's something about Irv that makes me know that he's not exactly the person that he's been put in, in a particular light. He did say we will touch on this particular topic, because I know a few people are probably wondering a few things, but I want to say that I know that Debbie has been, pretty private with, herself and everything. And I think that as for being, like respectful of the situation that occurred between him and Debbie, he was. Because I don't think it occurred exactly as it was stated. No offense against anybody, only because unless you're Luke and Laura from General Hospital, you're not, making friends with your attacker, in my opinion, allegedly. So I just want to like bring everybody back to a little happy time. Sorry, happy time. Actually, this is an ad, first of all, coming up. Disclaimer, though. That's actually an ad. That's actually an ad. You know what? When I talk, I hear an echo coming from your end on yours.
I don't hear any echo.
Maybe when I talk, you could mute yourself. That way there's no echo. You know what I mean? Or at least while I'm playing this.
Well, if I mute myself, then I might forget to unmute.
No, not mute yourself. Only when I'm saying something. And then when you go to speak, unmute yourself.
Okay.
That way the echo doesn't happen back and forth. So, hey, welcome everybody. It says there's 12 in the room, but nobody has said anything yet. So.
Roll the tape.
I don't know if they're like
video numbers.
Yes,
So
I am.
maybe we should actually hit upon this topic first. I know you've been put in this category of DV. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, even myself, I have a stand against that. Okay. So Irv called me tonight because he missed the question that I asked him. He was on the phone and it was during Bobbles. I had typed it into the chat and he missed the question. So he called me to find out what it was, Um, and we'll get to that question. That was a whole different one. I don't even know if we even I don't know, but anyhow, we did talk about that. So here's the thing. The thing that a lot of people about you would leave a bad taste in people's mouth is because you've been put into the scenario as, the DV. Even Tiffany Moser said about DV and I don't know if that's her real name, last name though. It could be Moses, Hoser, Dozer, whatever. Anderson. I don't know. So I don't want anybody to. That's just was the name of her channel for a while, and so I don't know. So anyway, plus we have 2 Tiffany's in the community, so I do try to put it out. I actually should have said Tiffany M because I'm not even certain, and I don't want to. I don't even know. That could be a movie star. She's using their name. I don't know. But basically, there was a comment that you made about leaving marks. You're not leaving marks. Putting your hand around somebody's throat and not
No.
leaving marks, which made a lot of people be like, oh, that means he's this. But when I asked you about it, the answer you gave me is what made me want to do the live stream because that actually kind of made some sense. Now, you know, that's, to me, I just go ahead and tell them what you said.
Well, it's just a way of getting somebody's attention. I didn't do any harm.
No, not getting
Didn't
somebody's
squeeze her
attention.
neck.
That's not what you said.
I know. It's
You
basically
said about,
it's no different than somebody having an intimate. I'll leave it more easy. An intimate time with somebody when you grab their neck. You don't choke them. You grab their neck. A firm grip is not like a sexual thing, even though it was not sexual that night. It was just a sexual type of grip. It
right,
wasn't
as in like
violent.
asphyxiation.
Right. No
No, I
asphyxiation.
mean asphyxiation during sex,
Yeah.
which I'm not, I mean, okay, maybe to a lot of people that doesn't make sense, but,
That's true.
but, right, to some people that doesn't make sense. Sometimes though, that's why, just to say, I could see how somebody might say, oh, I know how to do that without leaving any marks and not, kind of say it in the wrong context or something.
hmm Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I get
Especially
it.
when this was had been going on, this thing right here.
Right.
Okay, this is her in the bathroom. Okay, she's.
Now, what exactly was going on there?
I think that was an alien call. I'm not sure.
No. Serious question though,
Um,
because
I I was in bed. I was trying to sleep. She was stuck in her mode in the bathroom. That was the first I ever heard it.
Now,
And
couldn't it have been though that it was a dangerous situation, and maybe instead of filming it, did you try knocking on the door?
the door was open.
No, not in this one. The door's closed here.
Oh, I did knock on the door at some point. Yes.
Okay, we'll keep going. Here. Okay, so there you go to the handle.
Hmm.
Okay, all right. Now I can see the fact that you grabbed your camera first, because in case, who knows, right?
Right. Yeah. Because
Right,
I don't know what's going to happen. And
right.
I just,
Okay,
it's protection. That's all.
okay, I can see that.
Right, Ginger?
Oh, that wasn't me.
No, that was Mr. Bobbles.
Got to use the bathroom.
She's just flipping out. She just flips out when she's high. That's shady.
Oh,
That's
Now, that's not always, we haven't always seen her do that. So that's an off statement, she just flips out like when she's high, because really that isn't a normal behavior, correct?
Correct. That's the
She
first
doesn't do
I've
that
ever
all the
seen
time,
that.
right? She doesn't do that all the time, right?
No.
No, okay.
I witnessed it twice.
When did you say?
I witnessed it only 2 times.
Now, don't take offense, but both times, a lot of times, right, they would say things like it was Chi Tom Fetty, right?
Yeah, probably
Was
they
it?
would.
So was it?
Well, I don't know if I should even answer that. It doesn't really matter
But
because
I mean,
she
but
did
could
get
it
that way
possibly?
in Michigan also. We all witnessed that on one of hers. It's just
On one of hers, she was screaming like that.
similar to it. She caught herself though on her own video when she was in Michigan, but
Screaming
it's
like that.
similar. Yeah, similar. She started it and then stopped.
Okay.
But I think it's
I
just
mean, I don't know, but I
maybe it's
mean,
just
I
how
can't
much we
say.
do. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
do
I'm
that
not
stuff.
sure.
So
Yeah, I'm not sure myself. Okay.
Right.
No, this person in there says she probably can't find a vein. Ha ha, LOL. That's bad.
I have to use my bathroom. New Road 3000.
Bubby, let him listen. Please.
Sorry.
I think that was she wanted to give me a bottle to pee in, so I was like, nope.
Well, yeah, because you were saying. Well, she hasn't said anything yet. So.
Otherwise, I just visit your suitcase.
Red Pants Project says me singing with headphones on. Ha ha ha. That's kind of funny.
I don't care. No, you are.
All right. Now, right there, she doesn't sound blacked out.
Right.
So she was screaming, and then let's just say, I just want to go back just a little bit.
Let him listen, please.
Sorry. Otherwise, I'll just piss in your suitcase. I don't care. No, you are. You're being disrespectful. You're out here today.
No, she knew what she was doing. She came out and gave you a bottle.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to use that if it's a piston?
And she's got your window wide open in there and doing that. Do you have neighbors?
Yep.
Upstairs, downstairs?
Oh, no, just a house right next
Like
door to me.
neighbors,
There.
okay. Neighbors next door to you. Okay, gotcha.
And I'm worried.
That could
And
possibly.
I'm just worried about somebody calling the police because you know what I
Yep,
mean.
I
It
got
sounds
you. Screaming like that.
in
Mm-hmm.
the
Got
wee
you.
hours in the morning.
But she came to the door perfectly. Perfect. Standing up, dressed nicely. Perfect. Wow. Let me just go. I just got to go back just right before she opens that door. I'm sorry, but
I'm not
Okay,
watching
let me
anything, but
Sorry.
I know. And, and the problem is that I won't share it because I'm too afraid of these people. Not afraid in a bad way, but afraid that I don't want to deal with it.
right.
Otherwise I'll just piss in your suitcase. I don't care. No, you are. Disrespect. You're being disrespectful.
Okay.
You're out of here today. It's not me. Excuse me. It's not mine. Excuse me.
What's right?
Okay, so I guess you got in there and were able to go to the bathroom, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm gonna play it one more time. Hold on.
So I kind of think she was just doing that on purpose in my mind. In my opinion,
Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I really don't.
with the way she came to the door with perfect posture. I mean,
Well,
I'm not trying to sound funny and pick it apart, but that's what I do.
yeah. What I've experienced with people that they're doing that are on H. A lot of times when they're in the knot, when they're nodding out, they're
Mhm.
still aware of what's being talked around them, and at some point they snap out of it.
You're right.
So
Not that I
that's
know. I mean, I'm just
I
saying
well
that.
I yeah I, well, but it's by my experience. I've seen it. I never
Right.
seen the
Mhm.
screaming. That's the first for me. That's just
So
neighborhood
what
talk.
was that bottle that she handed you?
That was, I guess, an empty bottle of her Frappuccino for Starbucks or something. I don't know.
Okay. Mhm. Had you asked her to be quiet prior to that?
Yeah, I was really worried about somebody thinking there's something bad going on, and the cops will be rolling up on me or something.
I could see that.
Because that was like 1:30, 2
And
o'clock in the morning. It's not really. I'm in a quiet neighborhood. I swear you'll hear a raccoon piss outside if you left your door open.
I could see that. I mean, not the raccoon pissing, but I could see that, you being afraid of that.
Yeah.
This is how she is when she's at his house, flipping the fuck out.
Wow. That is. Now, somebody said always from the Chicago dope.
Mm.
Is that true?
Well, like I say, I don't take it. My late wife used to be an addict. She was clean for a year and a half, and she never acted like that when she was on it. And she came from Detroit, so I couldn't tell you.
Now, what made you initially? Because looking back, I'm thinking about it. What made you initially release videos pertaining to Sharon? Because I had never seen her really be like, Irv this, Irv that. It was basically, I think, and I'm being totally, I mean, I'm Switzerland. Let's just say that, okay?
So am I.
I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. But while I'm like going through in my mind, I'm thinking, and she seemed to be genuinely hurt when you and Debbie met up. And because of friends, not like because she wanted you and this whole like thing like that, but because she felt betrayed.
Right. I
In
could
my
see it.
opinion. In my
I could see
opinion.
it.
Okay. And then when this all happened,
This
it
happened
could have been
prior. This happened prior to that. Debbie
right.
and Debbie.
Okay. This happened prior to it. I get that. But what made you release it?
Well, I. The reason why it was recorded to begin with
No,
was
not
for
why
my
you
own. I
recorded
know.
it.
I know.
Okay.
Let me walk up to it.
Okay.
The reason why it was recorded, obviously, is for my own protection because in case the police roll up.
Yep, we got that.
And
All right.
then I wanted to show her the next day when she was a little more
So
sober.
what made you release it?
All the accusations that were being thrown against me, which were a
But
bunch
she
of
didn't
lies.
throw anything against you
Not well,
prior.
not there.
In my
No.
recollection,
Mm-hmm.
publicly, she was on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Even like after the whole Debbie and you thing,
Right.
she was on your side,
Mm-hmm.
and she was locked up while you released the other stuff. So, in my
She
recollection,
was not locked up when I released it.
when you released this,
Mm-hmm.
when did you release this?
This was after she was out already, and all the
Okay,
accusations.
all right, but you had released the ones in the truck when she was locked up. Like, so what
No,
exact?
they came out after everything started. I recorded that before she got locked up. Yes.
I
However,
know.
I
So
didn't
what I'm
release it.
asking
I
you
was
is,
going to
what
show
did
them
she
to
do
her.
to you? Let me just ask you, what did she do to you to make you release this stuff? Because it all
Making
came out after she had gotten locked up. Like it was like as if it was a preemptive strike or something.
no,
Without,
none of us came out till she came out of South Dakota.
I understand that, but no, everybody knew she. No,
Yes, you got to go back and check.
you're the one who contacted Carrie Ann,
Right,
and
because
Carrie
I have her
Ann,
phone number in my phone because Sharon was talking to her on my phone
right,
because the
and
phone was
that's
dead.
how everybody knew about it was from you. But I'm just wondering, why not just not say anything? I'm just asking this
Well,
as an
I clearly understand your questioning. The context is off. None of the video was ever brought out till the accusations of this, that, and the other
No,
after
no,
the
no.
South
See,
Dakota.
that's not an answer. This, that, and the other is
Mhm.
not specific enough for me.
All right.
I just want to know, and I'm just an outsider, just asking you
Basically,
about
what
like
I'm
that.
coming down to is whatever when she came out and she was
No,
doing her
no, because
diversion,
when she was in,
none of the video
and
came out.
no, but everybody had already, no, you turned. What made you turn?
What made me turn was not was actually because I lost trust in her and she was threatening me with an injection when I fell asleep. That was after
But you
that
had
point
been
we
on
were
the
done.
road with her how long? Like what happened
We were
that
on
made
the
you?
road for a day and a half. We were in Ohio earlier that day. We came up here and she
Could it
needed.
be though this stuff that came from, Chicago,
Mhm,
right? In my
mhm,
opinion, allegedly,
mhm.
could have been the cause of why you can't take Sharon when she's with you is because maybe it's like .com says, always from the Chicago dope. Couldn't it
Mm,
possibly be that this person said she's possessed? That was you need to call the Vatican. You need an exorcism. I don't think a priest can fix that. Now, but when she came back, she hasn't been like that. So could it possibly be that I don't want you to, but I'm just saying, could it possibly be that it was that made her, maybe it is something different than what she's used to.
Well, she always complained that the other stuff was weak that she got, but like I said before, I don't use that stuff. My late wife, when she was using, she never had
Could
the
it be,
problem.
is that why the late wife though? Could it be that that's why she's the late wife?
No, not at all. She died of a severe cirrhosis of the liver. It's from, because of the drug use and alcohol, paid a toll on her system. And the medication she was taking is also hard on the liver. And I had her reduced down to 3 pints of vodka a day. She drank a lot more. And she'd done that prior to knowing me. She went for a 30-day in-house program, came out, and fell off the wagon the next day again. And ever since then, she's had problems medically from it. And the only thing that killed her was the alcohol at the end of the day. Are you still there? Hello? Is anybody out there? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I was just about ready to
My
hang up.
apologies. My apologies. It's this. I'm telling you, it's still at 15%
I'm at
while
50.
it's plugged in.
Mine's going up.
Mine's not. But anyway, so okay, so we know maybe it could have had something to do with that. So because there's so many questions I have for you. Now, the other night, there Tiffany M was talking about why she why she stopped being friends with Bobbles or removed herself from Bobbles. And it was, in her words, that it was because of the, DV things and she didn't agree with that and everything. And then she went on to
You, I lost you again. Standing by. I don't see the chat, so I don't know what's going on. Testing, testing. Hello.
Seriously, what a bitch this is. It's like, it is
Are
getting
you there
hard.
now? Testing, testing. Are you there?
Hello, can you guys hear me? Now, the weird thing is I couldn't even see all those comments on my last live stream. So hopefully, invite. That way? No, probably not. No. Okay. See, he went out, but I don't know how to bring him back in now. Wouldn't it be the same link? I can't even see the comments. It says it's private, but I don't know why it's private. Oh, shit. I don't know. Hello? I don't know if you guys can hear me. What I'm going to do is have to start a new live stream from my laptop, unfortunately. Because I don't know how long this is going to take. And as long as I'm getting text messages and stuff, it's not charging. So, I'm going to start a new live stream. Peace, love, and tacos. Because you know what? All these comments I can't even read. And